Last time out, which was Wednesday. Is dealing with a tight hamstring that night, and he is now ahead 0-2 on Tommy Edman. He's made the 0-2 pitch. Edman with a base hit into right center. And Tommy on his way to second base. No surprise there. A double off the bat of Tommy Edman.
Another double
in the National League. And now it's Goldschmidt. And he takes a ball in the dirt. Jeimer Candelario has 39 doubles. And that leads all of baseball in his career against Scherzer. Max has had his number. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Toyota key to the game with Jim Edmonds.
Well, my thing today would be just be ready to hit strike, be able to take pitches outside the zone.
As many of you know, Max Scherzer, St. Louis. The 2-1 pitch to Paul Goldschmidt. Foul back. 2-2 pitch, and he gets Goldschmidt.
You to chase everything else.
Carlson rips it foul, and that is strike 1.
Be ready to hit.
But the 0-1 pitch. With that strikeout.
Base of the feet of the catcher. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes because he's
Carlson. Shift on the right side. Carlson taps it foul. Speaking of Roger Clemens, the 2-2 scoots away. Edman will wind up at third base. Oh, Jimmy, and you got to find a way to get him home now. 3-2 pitch, and he struck him out. Throws him back-to-back Ks. 23 on the year. Dodgers shift on the left side of the infield, and a fastball and a strike. 4:55. 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. But that fastball, still with all the mileage on Max Scherzer, getting up to 97 here in this first inning. And the 0-2 pitch. Kept in front by Barnes. 200 in his career. Taps that foul. Number 199 is still trying. Here's a 1-2. Missed in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carpenter on deck.
You're going to win, but it's going to give you a better chance. If you can not chase, if you cannot be overwhelmed by the fastball, if you know that he's going to show you fastball, he's going to try to throw you one for a strike, away with that, then you have a better chance against him.
Strikeout number 200 on the year for Mall Cardinals. Down early 4-0. Here's Matt Carpenter, and Carpenter lifts a fly ball into shallow right. Coming on to make the catch, Mookie Betts, and the first out here in the home half of the second inning. Dodgers shift on the left side of the infield. So as a starter, 310 the average for Sosa. Most of that damage was done here at Busch Stadium. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. He's on 1 roster.
That's incredible.
Clayton Kershaw, Cody Bellinger with their team. And the guy on the mound, Max Scherzer.
Is that how you end up with a, would you say almost or at $300 million payroll?
Right below it.
It's kind of how you get there. 8 of those on your team, or maybe 7 because a couple guys have done both. That helps.
A portion of the $35 million Odam.
And so basically Albert's salary is still being paid by the Angels, and then when you get released, you're still.
And nobody on. You know, regardless of what happens in December, much better. And it's coming on the heels also of a very good July. This place.
And there's Cardinal fans. Everyone's out here cheering for their team.
Off the end of the bat into shallow left, and the catch made by Chris Taylor.
It doesn't help that it's a beautiful.
.com to purchase your tickets. OzzySmithGolf.com.
I don't know about you, but I think sometimes, man, talk about how good Scherzer is, Albert's out there. Ozzie Smith was the best shortstop, quote unquote.
For obvious reasons here in St. Louis. That's taken down at third by Turner. Kisner retired. There was before then.
I don't know. I've seen the videos and I remember watching it, but it's just amazing to sit here and be friends with a guy and just look back and say, wow, this guy has never lost it.
Here's Tommy Edman.
I'll tell you what, and it's impressive too. And just speaking of infield work and Ozzie being at spring training, Jose Oquendo's the same way. He's still got anyone I've ever seen, even the players today. And when he's working with those guys, he'll take his glove out and kind of sometimes do it. He doesn't do it as much anymore.
Doing an individual instruction part of it. And he puts on a show.
Well, I love it because when you go to spring training and they're really doing infield work, and he's there.
Hasn't missed a beat.
But he's not standing there. Wow. And I just thought about it right now. I was like, taking that for granted for all these years, just watching him, being good friends with him. Out of this, and you're going to have a little bit of trouble picking up the ball.
And a base hit for Goldie into right field, the second Cardinal hit.
And I don't think that Max Scherzer is the guy you want to see when the shadows really take over.
Dylan Carlson yanks it foul.
They're so good. You have to be not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because he's also
you've talked about.
I'm going to go do this right here. I'm going to go around him back door.
Ground ball to second. Turner will get the lead man Goldie at second, safe at first Carlson.
And that was kind of like, a lot of pitchers don't do that.
First time up, it was a first.
The lefty in Milwaukee, where you see the lefties were diving out over the plate, so he just kept going further and further out to see if they would chase it.
Catch made by Betts for out number 2. Carpenter fly to right first time up and fouls that back. 2 outs, runner at first, and an 0-1 pitch. Now 0-2.
Now he's looking for a strikeout.
The 0-2. And he went. They ring up Kisner coming up. And the first pitch is swung on and missed. That's now a final. As Sosa lifts a fly ball into right. Mookie Betts coming in a step or 2 to make the catch. And the first out here in the home for Los Angeles, San Francisco. As Bader bunts it foul. Giants have a 4-1.
And clearly, the Giants and Dodgers are both going to the playoffs. So, you know, how do you manipulate?
Well, right now you wouldn't, because these two
not
teams.
Yet, but
yeah, I mean, they're going back and forth at the top of the division. There's another strikeout, and that's number 7. 1991 through 05, 14 straight division championships, and here is Kisner. Kisner bounces it to third, taken by Justin Turner. And the Cardinals go in order this week out at Norwood Hills. That'll be the premier. Here's a 1-0 pitch. They've raised a ton of money for St. Louis. North County 2-0 pitch. Now 2-1. Should be bar. Max Scherzer has struck out 7. 2-2. The 2-2. Full count.
That is very beneficial for the Cardinals.
Strikeout number 8 for Scherzer.
And the history.
It was in the first inning and struck out. And now picks up a base hit into right. 2-hit day for Tommy Edman. He has 2 of the 3 hits for St. Louis.
Well, he did it again. He threw Tommy a changeup. And like I said, with the guys.
And see if that continues into postseason play.
one of those guys you get.
He's won 3 Cy Youngs, 8-time All-Star. As Goldie fouls it back, looking at the video, studying the opposition. Said his preparation is just second to none.
Well, I'll tell you what's workout, doing his running and doing the things that to take care of your arm. You don't see a lot of. It reminds me of just watching Adam all these years.
3-2 the count. Diamondback 3-2 pitch to Paul Goldschmidt. Hit out of play. And a base hit into right field. Against the shift. And the Cardinals have back-to-back hits, Edman and Goldie. 1 out, runners at the corners. Had him way out in front, popped up and out of play.
See, Dylan.
The 0-1. Now he tied him up.
Well.
The next from the 37-year-old Max Scherzer, kept in front.
Washington National until now.
The 1-2 pitch.
You know what's crazy is
here's a 1-2 pitch. Check swing. And he's rung up for strikeout number 9. And the first pitch by Scherzer to O'Neill is swung on and missed. Tyler is struck out swinging at 10. The 0-1 pitch. He's trying to make it 19 consecutive score. 1-1 pitch. Scherzer. The 2-1 gets away, and here comes Edman trying to score, and he's safe. The 3-1 pitch. Now 3-2 for strikeout number 10. Cardinals looking for a base hit. 3 strikes.
It's a little hard to hear.
Max Scherzer with the strikeouts now has a shift on the right side.
Well, I think that's a credit to his stuff right now. We've been talking all day about how you either threw and into the tough stuff at the end, or his stuff's so good that they chase anything.
There's a 1-2 pitch to Carpenter, and he strikes out. 11, and that's 3 in a row to this game against Max Scherzer. Now he's 0 for 3, and that'll be a base hit into left. But Carpenter's a guy that will go deep into a count, and when you look at the numbers against Scherzer,
The rest of the league by taking pitches, and that's what you're running into every time Max Scherzer goes out there to pitch is he gets ahead.
and this is Harrison Bader, Kisner on deck.
And there it is. And the thing too, as nastier and nastier and nastier.
0-2 pitch. Bader lines it into the shift, and back to the bag at first goes Sosa.
I'm gonna have to say that.
Circle. 2 outs and a runner at first. Kisner hits it off the end of the bat down the right field line, but foul. Nothing in 2. Really, this is the entertainment business.
Well, and you also maybe Albert's over there saying I'm good because I don't want to go in those shadows.
Complete games. And the first pitch is taken low by Paul DeYoung, pinch hitting for Whitley. And you think about how great Waino has been in his career. 27 complete games for Adam Wainwright. He'll pitch in game 3 this year. 47. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Old foul, 1-2. Scherzer is struck out 12, struck out 3 in the first, 1 in the second. Shift on the left side and a 1-2 pitch to DeYoung. Strikeout number 13 for Scherzer.
50 complete games versus what, 47, 37?
He came up in 06, I believe. 06
complete games behind.
Here's a 1-0 pitch to Tommy Edman. On a hop to second baseman Trey Turner. You don't of 2021. There's Goldschmidt.
It's another one of those kind of.
And the 1-0 pitch. Goldschmidt with a base hit into left field. Three-hit day for Goldie, and he had come in pitch number 101 to Dylan Carlson. And high for pitches is 109 for Scherzer. He's done it 3 different occasions. And there's a strike to Carlson.
Not trying to make stuff up.
Ground ball, right side. Max Scherzer in his return to St. Louis is through 8.